My addiction stems back to grade school. I started dabbling with alcohol, cigarettes, marijuana at a very young age. The hard drugs came around 16, 17, and through 34, 35. My background's filled with jail, institutions, and prisons. In 2012, I went back to prison. In 2016, right after my daughter was born, I relapsed, and ultimately that led to me and Angela losing them.
Social services was called. They came out. It wasn't the first call that they'd received, so they removed the kids. We were given the opportunity to join family treatment court like 2 weeks later, I think it was, and we joined then.
I've been using heroin for 9 years, meth for about 4. I lived under a bridge in downtown Denver for about 4 years. I haven't ever wanted to clean my life up at all, but when I had my daughter, something changed. I guess it just clicked.
Everything probably started about 12, 13 years old. Just kind of led up to lifestyle of partying and everything, and then from partying it just led to criminal activities, in and out of court, in and out of jail. From there on, things just kind of got worse and my life just spiraled out of control. It wasn't until about 4 months ago, wound up with family treatment court. Here I am now.
Family treatment court is a very intense judicial supervision docket in which parents who have addiction issues, some of the parents have had prior dependency and neglect cases, some of the parents have had their parental rights terminated. So this is an opportunity for parents who really want to address their sobriety and to get their kids back. There are 5 phases to our family treatment court. Everybody starts off at phase 1, and you have to be in the program for 30 days. You have to do your UAs, you have to do your groups, you have to come to court, and eventually you march your way up. Typically it's a year-long program. Until the last phase, you're coming to court every other week. You're standing in front of the podium. If a participant does well for that 2 weeks, they get to be on what's called the rocket docket. So there's just a lot of motivation. And again, it's very informal.
Everyone has your back and everyone's on your side. Everything's to help you instead of just go against the rules.
They take a different approach, They give you an opportunity to be accountable for the things that you've done, and they also offer several different avenues towards a solution.
They actually come together and help you, be a better person all around. You're not being judged on your past or anything that you're doing in the present.
It's a lot more personal. Judge Delgado takes the time to get to know everybody themselves so that she can help you with what you need individually. Here, I know that I have a group of people that believe in me and want to see me succeed, as opposed to walking in the courtroom scared out of your mind that you're going to go to jail every time.
Locking people up isn't always the answer. Sometimes you have to do that for community safety, but what you're really trying to do is change behavior and give these individuals an opportunity to be part of our society in a productive way. To hold them accountable, which is something that I do, but to understand where they're coming from and to motivate them, and that's really what I think my court is all about. We see a lot of kids whose parents don't follow through with what they need to do, and they ultimately end up being raised by the state. That's not good for kids. Kids need to be raised by their mothers and their fathers. And one of the things that's great about family treatment court is that I think kids are returned on a much faster basis to the parents than they are on a regular DNN docket. We recently applied for accreditation, and we've been awarded accreditation. We're the first family treatment court in the state to receive the accreditation, and so we're really proud of that. You would not even recognize these people. They are different people, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally.
My favorite part of being a parent is putting my kids to bed and waking them up in the morning. I have a better sense of self-worth. I'm a better parent. I'm more accountable for the things that I do. It's helped me change my whole life.
My whole lifestyle is different. My look on life is different. Just my attitude's different. Everything is different.
The stigma of the state, having your children, that they're always against you, they're just holding them in front of your face, you're never really going to get them back. This is complete opposite of that. These people really want to help you get your family back together and for you to be successful.
I don't know, this whole program's just awesome.